A 2-week evangelistic meeting at Japaraka No village in Kubalia district has concluded with encouraging results for the church. The meetings, held across lessons 9 and 10 at the company church, carried the theme, Greatest Display of God's Love, centered on the love that led Christ to the cross. On Sabbath, March 7, a young man was baptized and 5 others committed to the next baptismal class, a testament to the Spirit's work in the district. At neighboring Japaraka 1, the women's ministry of the organized church gathered on the same Sabbath to observe the International Women's Day of Prayer, joining Adventist women around the world in a day of collective intercession. District Director Pastor James Amos said the district's 2026 focus is on penetrating communities toward the Sepik Plains that have yet to hear the gospel, a vision the weekend's results suggest the district is well positioned to pursue. Church leaders from Sepik Mission were among participants in a nationwide governance orientation video conference hosted by the Papua New Guinea Union Mission of the Seventh-day Adventist Church. Connecting via Zoom from 9 in the morning through to 4 in the afternoon, the full-day event was broadcasted from the Adventist Church's head office in Lae. Participants from missions across the country engaged with presenters on a range of governance matters, including policies governing executive committees, boards, and advisories, as well as the union's strategic plan and key programs and priorities for the current quinquennium. The Parina Seventh-day Adventist Church in East Yangoru district has re-strategized its missions approach using Adventist education as its primary vehicle for community evangelism, and the results are already visible. The church established an early childhood school in 2019, which has since grown to enroll more than 60 students. Through the combined efforts of the church, its Parents and Citizens Association, and government support, a permanent classroom structure has been built to serve those students. Encouraged by the school's growth, the church has now reached out to establish early childhood schools in the neighboring villages of Soli and Ambokanja. The church is working closely with the Adventist Education Services of Sepik Mission to facilitate registration and the placement of trained Adventist teachers in each village, reflecting the mission's growing recognition that Adventist education is not only a service to communities, but a meaningful and sustained pathway for sharing the gospel. And that brings us to the end of our news update. Thank you for joining us. Have a wonderful weekend and God bless.